Today we are gonna be absolutely dog walking, dominating Clavicular here, because we were watching Jay Aubrey, or Jabri, however you pronounce his name. He made a video on Clavicular quite some time ago now, but we were watching it and we couldn't help but notice a few things that nobody, not even in the comments section, seemed to notice. In that video, banger video by the way, by Jabri, Jay Aubrey, whatever, he seems to not only despise women, constantly mistreat them, constantly degrade them, talk about how terrible they are.
Her mid face is way too long. Obviously, she's got the jowls coming in, horrible nasolabial folds, you know, horrible total facial width to height ratio.
Just really bad age indicators, but obviously at 30, that's not something really that's going to surprise me. Her upper maxilla is super recessed, horrible infraorbitals. That's why your under eyes are coming in like hell. Really recessed chin. You know, all the facial convexities are wrong. Her radix is recessed. You know, moving on. Honestly, there's
not a single good thing about her face.
He oftentimes looks miserable, or he just doesn't engage at all.
He's just not interested. He has no interest whatsoever. It's a burden to go out with a woman, to interact with a woman at all. It's a pain for him. He does not enjoy it.
It's something that once you start to see it, you will never unsee it. He is never happy when he's in the arms of a woman, when he's kissing a woman, when he's in the vicinity of a man. He is way happier. He's way happier. I promise you that. And once you see it, you'll see it in every interaction he makes, or at least a lot of them. It's a consistent thing. And we maybe I should let King Rose talk more on this, but we actually struggled with overabundance of evidence on this.
A little bit, yeah. He's treated almost like a fictional character. There's a small group of people that think of him as gay. They genuinely feel that way. Like when people have a character that they headcanon as gay. Usually the reason that people do that is because they're catching up on something.
Small hints, whether they notice it or not. I think subconsciously they're catching on that this guy is not as interested in women as he claims. He's not wanting to be a player, at least not for women. But we'll get to that. This is more than just, oh, my headcanon is that Clavicular is gay. Today, we are using facts and science. We are going to prove with the facts that don't care about your feelings that Clav here wants it in his butt. That he's
canon.
Gay. Apologies.
It's canon.
It's canon to real life. All right, so we've got our very first clip here. King Rose, since you submitted this clip, why don't you give us a quick rundown on what the clip is before we begin?
This clip has him complaining, similarly to another clip we have, about the inconvenience of just interacting with women in general. How girls waste guys' time and how it should take 5 seconds to crack is literally the caption.
By the way, the description says, and I quote, "He has a point though," which I'm not even gonna address. Let's just go watch this shit.
You guys know how much effort it is actually like have sex with a girl? Huh? Unless it's your girlfriend that's right in your bed whenever you want. It is the most inconvenient bullshit of all time to have sex with a girl. You
so inconvenient.
For hours,
oh, I have
sex over text, making plans,
gesture
or God forbid, doing an activity, going on a date. Oh my god. Give me a fucking break. Give me a break. I gotta
Give me a fucking break.
I gotta go on a date. Boom, that's already 5 hours wasted. Then you gotta get her home. You gotta convince her that you're not a fucking serial killer. You know what I mean?
That should have been convinced during the date.
That's the hard part for him.
Make your bed and do all this shit. So you take her home, it's not a complete fail. And then, fuck, dude, you gotta fuck her. And
then you gotta fuck her. He sounds so sad.
And then you gotta get her home. Bro, this is like at least 18-hour time investment. 18-hour total time investment.
18.
So if we go back, from his own words,
then you gotta fuck her.
He finds having sex with a woman to be inconvenient. Now, I've heard a lot of complaints about sex, but I've never heard it's inconvenient. You know, you'd think after jumping through all those hoops, that would be the one thing he enjoys. But according to him, he doesn't even enjoy that part.
Then you gotta have sex. Like, no one's making you. You're forcing yourself.
No, he has to. He has to, you see. Otherwise, people might think he's gay. Everyone, please, he's straight. I promise. He's so straight right now. Please believe him. Also, jester maxing. That's what he calls talking to them. Fucking jester maxing. So to reiterate, he doesn't enjoy interacting with them, talking to them, hanging out with them, comforting them. He doesn't enjoy having to do basic fucking hygiene, mind you, to prepare. He doesn't even enjoy them sleeping next to them. Next to him after the deed. He doesn't even enjoy the sex itself. So basically, he doesn't enjoy any aspect of being around a woman.
Yeah, like what if you don't like even a single point during the process? What is the point of doing the process? Like even if we are going and assuming that exactly what he said is how it goes, like T for T, why bother at that point? You clearly don't like. You're a human that can make decisions.
It's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. I don't know why you would ever post this, but this is the guy who also tries extremely hard to sleep with a ton of women, mind you. And then he says he doesn't enjoy any aspect of it. No one's forcing you to, bro. Like, if you don't want to have sex, just don't. Anyways, enough of that shit. Let's move on to the very next clip, which ties beautifully into this one because it's one I submitted and I make great choices. Unlike Clavicular here, who's busy running people over with his
Is your
car.
life a little bit out of balance? Or are you thinking a little too much about maxing out yourself? Would it actually help you, perhaps, to take that hour?
But it's never an hour, because let's actually break it down. So first of all, you've got to identify a girl.
Identify,
right?
like you're identifying
inquiry,
a
whether
gun
it
or something.
An Instagram message or a cold approach. So we're already like down 2 hours, right? That just
So how long does it take you to write? You know, it takes me a long time
to find a hot girl these days. Well, if you've got standards, it's literally 2 hours.
You have to
So
locate her. You gotta go on a treasure hunt.
Do an activity, God forbid.
God forbid.
Do an activity.
You know, maybe 4 or 5 hours doing some jester maxed, like bowling or whatever normie copes like Zoomers do.
Normie copes.
So that's already.
I gotta ask before we move on. What is jester maxed?
Dude, hold on. I actually have to pause because this interviewer cannot fucking take him seriously. Look, he's cackling his ass off right now thinking about it. He gets it under control, but he barely gets it under control. You know what I mean?
It feels like when an adult is talking to a kid and the kid is like, I'm gonna be this, and the world is like this. And the adult is just like, okay, buddy.
The interviewer is 100% trying to keep him talking, but is like struggling to take it seriously, which is so funny. Look at this. Look at this.
So that's already.
I gotta ask before we
It's
move
like talking down to a kid.
on. What is jester maxed?
Like they're clowns. Like
When you go bowling with a girl? I mean, I don't think I've ever gone on a bowling date, but
You should. It's fun.
why is doing an activity with a girl you want to date necessarily jester maxed?
It's not.
Because
it should be. It's
you're
just
just like this. I think of it like you're this big jester, like doing these silly like activities. Like,
you're not even being.
it's an activity cell.
That's not why you're a jester, bro.
What if you become just a dinner cell?
Dinner
which is a
cell.
less clownish activity.
I'd say that's a little bit more reasonable, but we still have the same issue of the inconvenience. Right? And the time.
Even if
right?
it's
It's 3
something
hours.
less
You would be
quote
taking-
unquote
you would be saying,
embarrassing
the
or
time
gesture
that I otherwise would be
maxing.
spending working
He just
out,
doesn't wanna. He
injecting,
just doesn't want to.
Jaw maxing, time that would be entirely focused on myself. I will be taking the 3 hours or 4 hours or however many hours to focus on another person and another person with whom I could maybe build a life.
Potentially, yeah, but I would say that what's available to you and your options will increase drastically if you instead dedicate those 3-4 hours into maximizing other metrics of your life. So now when it's finally time to enter the dating market and, you know, settle down with that long-term partner, you're more established as a man and you've got a lot more going for you.
Okay, but when he says that, like, just bide your time, just get more, at what age do you then start looking around for a partner at that point? Because, like, if you're 30 and you have these standards, you're obviously not going to be into a 30-year-old woman because you're this type of person. But these 18-year-olds, these 20-something-year-olds, they're not going to be into you because you're old.
Thing is, he's already not into them. Every single time I've seen him with a woman, he's constantly criticizing them, constantly giving them disgusted looks. He doesn't look happy with any of them. And the other aspect is of himself. Part of that is he wants to bide his time so that he can be better, right? But in the Looksmaxxing community, and even according to his own words, he's trying to ascend to some level of godhood. In his own words, I've heard him say this.
Yes.
That's not possible. If he's trying to wait until he's ascended that far, he's never going to reach it. He's going to not find love or intimacy, like real intimacy, until after it's too late.
He forgets that the vast majority of people are considered in their quote-unquote prime in their, like, 20s, the age that he is about to be in. He's only 20. He has time to just, like, change and, like, do other shit. He's pretty young.
He has time to do other shit. He's not even unattractive is the thing, but the way he acts, he is not ready. He is not ready to find real intimacy, and it's self-inflicted.
Absolutely.
I wish him luck, but at the same time, he's a scummy person. The excuse counter, by the way, is anytime he makes an excuse of like, oh, why I don't want to go on dates with women, or oh, why I don't want a woman partner, or oh, this is why women are just so terrible and why I don't want to date them, even though that's like my whole gimmick. Yeah. That's his whole fucking gimmick. And you'll notice he makes excuse after excuse after excuse in almost any situation why he doesn't like women or a specific woman or just going on dates with them. Look at how often he complains about doing activities with women. This guy he's a jester, all right.
Do you think women are more attractive than men?
Absolutely not, because when we look at women, we're looking at the most put together, frauded versions of themselves. But with men, it's natural, unchanged beauty. That
I wonder what he thinks of women without makeup.
Yeah, because I never wear makeup, and most women that don't wear makeup look
really
fine.
do a lot to fraud certain things like facial angularity.
I think women without makeup are
coloring,
pretty
but men aren't
attractive.
doing that yet. I think that'll eventually start to change, but you know, obviously you can't fraud to the degree that they do because of the societal implication of wearing that much makeup.
Also, I love how he implied that things will be more even once men can wear makeup. You picking up what I'm picking up?
Yeah, and
a little gay.
If he wants men to wear makeup, he can start the trend. No one's stopping him.
Yeah, honestly, deck this guy up. Get him some get him some lip gloss. Get him some. Honestly, dude, somebody needs to cast this guy as the Joker. Hold up. Look, he plays such a good Joker. You ever see the gay Joker?
I don't remember
that like version, the gay Joker. They could cast this guy as him.
I'm not up on my Joker lore, sadly.
No, there's one, I don't know, it's from like a game or something, and the Joker is flamboyantly gay. It's so funny, from what I remember. Apparently the game's ass, but that doesn't matter.
He's always been flamboyant something.
No, but he's like super, like, if you think the
like
Joker's flamboyant normally, this is next level. Nice. Point is, this is a total sidetrack, but you could cast this guy, be so good.
Yeah, and honestly, as far, like, I know he's like, oh, my appearance is because of, like, bone smashing, and I'm pretty sure it's just his genetics, because, like, I've seen a lot of people with his face, and I live in a small town. He has a normal face. It's just an average phenotype that, like, dime a dozen. Like, he
has an average phenotype. This is the type of face you get, number one, through genetics, and number two, through a low. He does, credit where it's due, he does have a very low body fat content, from what I hear. Now, granted, he also takes his, from what I understand, he injects fucking fat dissolvers into his, like, all over. So, of course, he's going to have an extremely low fat content.
He's doing a lot of stuff for his appearance, but how much is that actually doing? Because as far as, like, your bones and stuff, like, your hairline's not going to change much. Your eyebrows are going to be so thick. Your nose is going to be a certain shape unless you get surgery, etc. Like, you can only do so much without actual, like, plastic surgery. And even then, is it for the better?
I also think he just straight up overestimates the amount of people who are into, like, really buff guys.
Absolutely.
Or really chiseled jaw guys. Don't get me wrong. A lot of people are. In fact, I'd say majority of women are probably into that type of body. However, I think majority of women are also more accepting of other body types. And actually, like, while that is a preference, it's not a huge preference. Him having a really good body doesn't make up for his lack of ability to get an erection. It doesn't make up for his horrible personality. It doesn't make up for a psychopath analysis of people and the way he talks with everybody so coldly, or his cruel criticism of women. It doesn't make up for any of that. So they're still not going to like him, and none of it has to do with his looks.
And just look at, like, the Tumblr sexy men of history. Like, Sans the skeleton. People wanted to fuck a fat skeleton for years. They still do. Appearance is not that important.
More people want to fuck a skeleton than will ever want to fuck most of us, him included. It doesn't matter if he ascends to what he calls godhood. He will never be as attractive as a fat skeleton. Just remember that. No matter how good you are as a human, you will always be less than Sans, or a lot of silly characters will be more attractive than you.
Yeah, the reason people like Sans so much is because explicitly his personality. He's a jokey guy with a bit of seriousness under him.
So this very next clip, another one submitted by yours truly. That's me. I know, I'm great. I picked the greatest clips, but this one, wow. He and this woman are talking about having a threesome or whatever. He cannot keep his eyes off those shirtless dudes in the background.
He's just looking like...
Look. He's totally zonked out of this conversation.
Look. Yeah.
Look, he's staring at him. Look, he acts like he's talking to her. Look, he's...
Yeah, like, I know the whole, like, he says he's autistic and eye contact and all that, but there's plenty of places to look.
Did he ever say he's autistic?
I think he does, yes.
I don't remember that, but
I do.
That could very well be the case. I think he used it, though, as an excuse to, like, excuse some shitty behavior. Being autistic doesn't make you a shitty person.
Yeah.
That's just being an asshole, which Clavicular fits the crime.
Yeah,
of
whether
being
or
an
not
asshole very
he
much.
is, he's still a shithead.
So when he's talking to a woman, he can barely pay attention to him.
Yeah.
Now let's look at what he looks like when he's kissing not only one woman, but two women. That's a dream situation for a lot of people, you know, kissing two attractive people. So you'd think he would savor and enjoy every moment of it. But let's see what Clav does. I'm sure it'll be very conclusive. Oh yeah.
Yeah, like look at that too big smile of just awkward, like yeah.
Fucking immediately checks his phone and wanders off.
He's not putting his hands anywhere. He's just kind of grasping them at most, and like he's got permission clearly to like at least grab their shoulder a little more.
Fucking immediately wanders off.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. You know, if we had two attractive people kissing us, I think I'd savor every moment. How about you? Would you wander off?
As a woman and attracted to guys, if two really hot guys were doing that and I was like just being passed around like a blunt, I am not moving a fucking inch.
No, if I'm in his position, I'm a guy who claims to love women, right? And I have two attractive women there, and I'm all like up in their business. I'm staying there. I have two attractive people there.
And they're very pretty girls.
Savoring every moment. And they're very pretty. And look how fun they are.
Yeah,
look at that. They're having fun and just dancing. And even without him, he leaves, he fucks off, and they just go right back to enjoying each other. It's so
Ooh, they got Trulies. They might be a little shit-faced. Hell yeah.
But the fact that they are probably just as happy whether or not he's there, maybe even happier once he leaves. I mean, shit, dude, she's like all over the other woman, right?
They
look even happier
back
once
to
he's
kissing.
gone. Tells you how insufferable this guy is.
A little bit.
Anyways, let's see his reaction now. This very next clip was submitted by King Rose. This clip is his reaction to seeing gay people kiss.
Are you sure
and you guys
that was
are gonna
mine?
love this. Yeah?
Are you sure you're sure?
Oh, I'm 100% sure.
Okay.
This clip was submitted by King Rose, and it is his reaction to gay people kissing. If you thought, if there's some nugget in your brain that's like, actually, Clavicular is definitely straight, you guys are wrong.
Compare the previous clip to this one. Yeah, this is him only seeing it.
We are going to compare. We're going to give you some conclusive evidence here in the next few clips, okay? So pay attention.
Oh, it might have, I might need more tape. Oh, wait, there's two dudes kissing. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Bro.
For the first time in my life, I'm at a loss for words.
He immediately got sweaty. And look how different that smile is to the one we just saw in the other clip.
Bro cannot even find words. He's like, there's two gay guys kissing.
If he were straight,
I really I hate that because I'm so straight, guys. Please believe me, please.
if he were straight, this is the reaction he likely would have had in the previous clip with those two women.
Yeah, he would have been this fucking flustered, but instead he's like, what the fuck, and then can't find words.
Look how not sweaty he is at the beginning, and look how just a sheen starts to appear on his forehead.
Listen, if you're straight, that ain't flustering you that much, I assure you.
Even if it's just, like, unexpected, like, oh, I wasn't expecting to see two guys kissing just on the street, you don't react that much if it's just a little like, huh.
Bro took like 20 seconds to think of anything to say and didn't think of anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, incredible response. He got flustered, tried to think of something to say to deflect, totally failed, by the way. Anyways, let's see what it looks like when a woman kisses him. I think it's his girlfriend or something.
I have no clue. It could be literally anyone in the world.
Look, he looks so annoyed when her lips meet his cheek. Look at that.
Immediately pulls away. No reaction whatsoever.
Just no reaction. No enjoyment. Just looks so fucking annoyed. It's great. Now, here's what's odd, right? You're like, okay, maybe he just didn't feel like being kissed at that time, right? But we know for a fact he would never enjoy kissing a man, much less smile while doing it. He would never kiss a guy, right? Not even on the cheek, because he's the straightest guy ever. I love how the guy's so fruity too, but look at his reaction after kissing. He's like, oh shit.
Like, oh,
I ship these two, actually. Hold up.
I think this is a little old. I have no clue.
It is, but this is the happiest I've seen him when he's actually kissing someone. I've never seen him happy kissing a woman, like ever.
Never.
I swear. Unless he's like really fucked up on drugs. In this earlier clip, she talks about how he feels the need, or basically she says something along the lines of, you need a woman to be blackout drunk. And he agrees. He says, yeah, if she's not drunk or whatever, get her out of here. But at some point, he also talks about how if he's not drunk, he's always on something. He's always drunk or high. He needs it to be with women. I'm sorry, bro. If you have to be on substances to get with women, maybe you just aren't into women.
Yeah, and honestly, living on substances like basically 24/7, it doesn't feel great. It really doesn't. It kind of makes you feel like shit.
Here's the thing about attraction. It comes naturally. You do not need, in general, you don't need to be impaired, intoxicated to be attracted to who you are attracted to. Okay? You don't. And if you do need fucking drugs, hard drugs sometimes, to be attracted to women, I'm sorry, bro. You ain't into women.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look how convincing that oh yeah was.
It doesn't even look like he was looking at them when they were kissing.
Keep doing that.
It's true. Look at how uncomfortable the chemistry is.
Real.
It's all the same to me.
Oh my fucking god. She asks,
They're
do we
in
mod
really
everyone
cute
here?
bikinis.
Yeah, he says, oh, I'm so hard right now. I don't see, listen.
Those are loose pants.
This isn't the most scientific. These are loose pants. If he had a boner, you would see it. You would see it so obvious. But not only is his act so unconvincing, he's like, oh, I'm so into it. He has the energy of a geriatric patient when he says, oh, I'm so into it. I promise, guys. Please believe me. I'm not gay. Please, I'm into women. Please.
Hey, don't diss geriatric patients like that. They take Viagra. The energy of a sloth.
Well, anyways, she asks him, do we mog everyone here? And his response is even more condemning. He says in reply, it's all the same to me. I'm sorry, number one, that is not the right play if you're trying to impress two beautiful women right there, which they are very pretty. Good on them. But I hope they get away from this asshole, basically.
If they're in front of them like that and hanging out with him like that and they ask, they're clearly trying to like be like, oh, do you think I'm kind of like pretty? Are you kind of into me?
Like that's basically like, are we pleasing to you? Like, are we doing, I don't know if this is like their job. I don't know if they were paid money. I can assume so, because I can't imagine anyone would be around him if they weren't paid to.
Yeah, it could be
I
like
think-
being at a party and wanting to be on camera, but even then.
It could be that. I think in one capacity or another, it's either that they want to be around someone who's famous or they were paid to be there, but they ask, do we mog everyone here? It's like also brain rot fucking terminology, but
They're
they
trying to
ask that
appeal
as
to
like,
yeah.
are we pleasing you? And he, in response, says, it's all the same to me. Really? So if all women are kind of the same to you, bro, and this is your reaction, and it's always the same, maybe you just ain't all of that into women.
Yeah, like
You
it's
ever think
okay.
about that?
Like I don't think I've ever heard him say a single thing that had a positive connotation to it in reference to a woman.
I don't think so either. Oof, that's tough. Anyways, let's continue. You're going to love the next part of this because he's trying to impress the woman with, well, you'll see.
So, do you know what pitch and intent means?
Is he actually asking them that?
Do you know what pitch and intent means?
He is.
Look at my pants.
I see a little bulge
These are
there.
kind of hard to do.
It was extremely unable. Bro, she's laughing. Oh my.
I don't see anything.
But yeah, it's hard because I'm wearing a belt and these are too tight. With sweatpants, it's like you do it and then it just makes it.
Also, that belt is on his waist. As a guy, listen, a belt on your hip doesn't affect your wiener, okay? I'll just leave it at that. But also, dude, look at that. He does that. Look at her reaction. She's trying to hold in a laugh. It's so funny.
His wiener has a lot of space to work with, so she's thinking one of two things.
What pitch and intent means?
Look at her eyes when he says that.
You
He's
know what pitch and intent means? Look at my pants. These are kind of hard to do.
she's laughing.
Yeah, she's kind of looking at him like, yeah, look at that.
Yeah, it's hard.
Like,
I'm wearing a belt and these are too
she's
tight.
either
With
thinking
sweatpants,
you're
it's like
not,
you do it
or
and
she's
it
thinking
makes it 10.
that's how big it is, which I hate to say, but like, if that's what you're implying.
Yeah, I can pin you.
That ass.
Whatever you want, bro.
Whatever you want, bro. Why is he calling her bro? Like,
What's up?
Just habit, I guess.
Smile at me.
also, I do think they were paid to be there. They genuinely look so uncomfortable.
Yeah, and
Look at her
she,
face.
the blonde lady,
Look at
she
this.
started
Look, right
fucking
there.
grinning as soon as he started talking about his 10, yeah, and pointing it out. I just want to, sorry, this is unrelated, but I want to comment on her body jewelry. The body jewelry of the blonde one, very pretty. She got like a little wraparound on her stomach that I think looks like
Yeah, she's got a good sense of fashion. Good on her.
super cute tattoos.
That being said, Clavicular has admitted in the past that he has struggled with ED, probably due to his drug use or due to
body dysmorphia in general, which
no, well, that too, but he has in the past, and Jabri covers this in his video. Jabri, whatever. He covers this where Clavicular tried like penis enlargement stuff. Like he would try something that like stretches his penis, something that like the things that like fuck with your penis in an attempt to improve down there too. Now listen, there are ways to improve down there, but from one man, if there's any men watching this, which I'm sure there is, please do not do that. Please, I'm begging you. You will end up with ED just like he is.
if you're
So,
young
don't-
and yeah, if you're a young guy and you're having ED issues, there's probably either a stress or medical issue.
Like you should not be having it at that age. And if you do, then I hope you get it fixed because I'm sure it's a very tough thing to deal with. That being said, so we know he doesn't get hard, right? He gave a pretty embarrassing performance in front of these two women. She was trying so hard not to laugh and she failed. It was so funny.
Yeah, saying that and having that presentation only works with like women that have no idea what they're looking at.
But you know, obviously he doesn't really get hard around men either, right? If you're still convinced that he's not gay, you would expect him to not get hard around men either. And of course he doesn't, right?
Never.
We couldn't find the original clip in the original stream because this channel's been nuked. He hangs out with Wando the whole night. He and Wando basically go on a date all night, and he looks so happy to be around Wando the whole fucking night. And we think he had a crush on Wando.
And then Wando went up and showed his interest in women, and Clavicular had an expression identical in reaction to when he saw those guys kissing. He looked flustered, nervous, immediately sweaty. He could barely look at Wando.
Yeah. He's running away from the truth, but we are faster. We're faster, Clavicular. We're faster. We always know when you have a boner. I always know. Right now, my boner alarm's going off pretty hard, but that's not the only thing that's
You're
hard
the one
now,
looking
is
at
it?
it more than me.
What do you mean by that?
Pause the song for a second.
Yeah.
Because I have something to say really serious.
Really? Oh,
Guys, I'm not funny, and I'm not entertaining, and I should have never got into content creation.
Probably.
That's what I'd say if I was stable Ronaldo, but bitch, I'm giga viral. And bro, I appreciate this guy bringing me on in his stream again. This guy saved
I'm sorry, the fact that Clav isn't cringing at this, he has to like this guy. Like, at least a little, because that was...
He's clearly
that was
listening
embarrassing.
to what he's saying just based off his expression.
But also...
Do you think I don't notice the fat fucking bulge in his pants? What? What the fuck was that? What did you say?
Did he think for a moment that we wouldn't notice the fat fucking bulge in his pants?
It's
When he's surrounded by two women, oh, please, guys, please look at my boner. I promise it's there. But when he's around this guy, look at that. He tries to hide it with his hand, but he didn't hide it good enough.
Ignore that suspicious lump in his jeans that have less give than his sweatpants.
Yeah, it is. Dear Lord, even with all the advantages, he couldn't get a boner in front of women. But then suddenly when there's a man,
He's
he
doing
can
his best to
suddenly
hide
get
it.
a boner. Maybe Clavicular, and I mean, this is a crazy idea, but maybe if you can't seem to get a boner around women, but you can around men, I wonder what that means. Maybe it means you're gay. You're fucking gay.
Yeah, where's that one clip of the guy saying, like, if you don't like wiener and you're a woman, then you might be fucking lesbian.
I'm not
Like,
familiar with that one, but
I could be
great.
paraphrasing to shit, but that's basically it.
This very next clip showcases, number one, his terrible interactions with women.
And his lack of interest.
Look, so he's wandering around the streets, prowling like an absolute fucking creep, by the way. Like, look at the way he prowls. He's so fucking creepy.
Little bit.
Come on, wouldn't that make you uncomfortable?
Dude, if I got called to like that, yeah, I would be very uncomfortable, for sure.
You're doing a live stream, but I think you're cute. What's your name?
Cute. I'm Sarah.
A bunch
She
of
is so
guys
pretty.
just
I love her. I
kinda-
love her
How old do you think?
silver lace thing.
She's very pretty.
Right on. Good guess.
Overestimates by like 5 entire years.
I like the glitter. Are you a lesbian?
I wonder how uncomfortable she is having like 5 or so
Really?
just adult
What's better,
men
guys
going
or
up to
girls?
her out of nowhere.
Why are you a lesbian? What are you doing with yourself?
What are you doing with yourself?
Well, I mean, you're cute, and I'm, trying to have fun with you. Let's do it. What's your number? Bet. You want to hang out tonight?
Notice how when
Let's do it.
notice how when he asks for her number, she gives him
UFC?
her phone to put his number in instead.
Maybe get a
I
little
guarantee you
crazy?
she probably didn't call him back.
Forgot to put my number.
I can't
She
prove it.
probably didn't. That's usually the tactic for when you would prefer not to
Good.
be
I'll see you
called.
tonight.
Because now he doesn't know her number, so she can just not call. And look at her walk away, and he's not even
Also,
looking.
listen, obviously I don't condone staring at anything, but the fact that he didn't even give it a second glance, she walks away. His chat, you'll notice there's a delay, so his chat doesn't like notice immediately, but you know what we're looking at.
Look at him turn away as soon as she turns. Yeah.
What? My turn.
Like, as someone mostly attracted to men, I can admit, that's a nice fucking body. She looks good.
Look at chat. They're like, gyat, damn,
Yeah,
damn.
she looks damn
holy fuck.
good. She knows she looks
You
gorgeous.
agree with everything a girl says.
She,
What's up, bro?
she's got it going on. I'll just leave it at that.
Mm-hmm.
Doing well, man.
What's she doing, Pilates or some shit?
What's up, bro? Literally, do not just.
Also,
be like
dear
a boring-
Lord,
Oh,
this
where you
poor
from?
man
Literally call her-
needs to learn how to
Yeah.
carry himself in a better manner. Like, I'm not even dissing on his looks. It's how he carries himself.
You could really
But
hammer
also,
it.
notice how, by all metrics, I'm going to be real with you, Clavicular, as a Looksmaxxer, he is so quick to shit on women. I mean, he called that woman the R word. but he's so nice to this guy for no reason. He is almost never disrespectful to men. Almost never.
Yeah, he only really rates guys' appearance when they ask him to rate their appearance. And he does it in the sense of like, oh, you can improve. But when he rates women's appearance, it's very clearly like, oh, you have this wrong with you and this, and you look fucking ugly.
He's so quick to just absolutely shit on women. But then for men, he only ever does it if he's intentionally trying to insult people, or they ask him to, or they're being rude to him first. Then he's willing to go out and insult them. But other than that, he's generally very respectful.
Yeah, and look at how many guys are with him. There's like at least 6 people there, including the cameraman. Imagine being a woman. You're on the street, hanging out, walking, doing your thing, probably waiting for a friend or something. And this group of like 5 men just go up to you with a camera. That's scary.
You get fucking Jester Maxer 1 and Jester Maxer 2 who approaches you like a fucking tiger eyeing down a gazelle.
Yeah.
Look at that.
And then like
The way
3
he
other
doesn't
guys.
even blink. Look, he doesn't even blink as he approaches. Okay, he blinks once, but then he just, as soon as he calls for her, he doesn't blink at all.
And he just has these other few guys following him. Like, she doesn't know what they're trying to do. There's just this posse of men going up to her, calling her out, and trying to get her attention. That's uncomfortable.
His lack of chemistry with women is very telling, because generally, if you enjoy someone, you're going to have chemistry with them. It just works. Your brain is a social computer, and you know how to handle it. It's instinct. Of course, that's not always the case, but
Even if you're a person that is, like, bad at socializing, doesn't have a lot of experience with it, there are people that are on your wavelength that, like, when you communicate, you really communicate with each other.
it's also very odd that he'd be terrible at social interaction and yet force so much of it. Huh, almost as if he's forcing himself to interact with women. I wonder why he would do that. Interesting. In this very last clip. This one's submitted by you, King Rose, so why don't you tell us what is in this very last clip?
In this last clip, it seems like him and his group asked this woman to rate them by fuck, marry, kill. And she decides to add a little parentheses when she rates Clavicular specifically.
She adds him as the kill, and her reasoning is so funny, and you'll notice he gets so defensive about this, especially when she doubles down. And what she says when she doubles down causes him to get so mad. He actually gives like the Homelander smile, like the fake smile where he's trying to act happy. It's so funny. Watch this.
Yeah. Yep. Bang! Nice. Yeah. Yeah, he's like, yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're right. I got him. Yeah, I'm gonna take some.
I'm gonna be dead honest with you.
Look at him just looming a little.
Yeah, he's British. Yeah.
You could be my friend.
Literally, the choice between becoming a homosexual and fucking you is the easiest thing in my life.
Jesus Christ.
He does realize that he's proving the point that he's not attracted to women when he says that. Because, like, he'd rather be gay than be with a woman.
Granted, okay, this one I cut him some slack on because he did disrespect them. I understand that he could just be saying that to insult her. I think it's funny, actually. It's not often that I'm on Clav's side. For this one, I'm a little on his side. That's kind of funny. But at the same time, look at how he's like fake smiling when she calls him gay. He's giving that like, how funny.
As soon as she says friendship.
As soon as she says, but he could be my friend, which is like the stereotype. His smile just evaporates.
Literally, just like he's grinning and then it just drops immediately.
He's grinning? No smile.
He looks dumbfounded.
But here's the thing. Overall, those are all our clips. We hope you enjoyed seeing all those clips. I'm gonna cut it. I'll just leave it at this. If it's so hard for you to hang around women, interact with them, hell, even have sex with them, maybe you just aren't into women, bro, and you should come to accept that.
It's okay to experiment. We're in a modern society where, like, that shit's fine. It's okay, bro.
He's clearly not very happy with the status quo. The fact that I've never seen him have a wholesome interaction with a woman pretty much at all is very telling. And trust me, I've seen so many hours of this guy's content. You guys better take what I say at my word, because I did my research onto this guy, okay? And I hope you appreciate it.
We had to re-find a lot of clips because his channel was deleted while we were searching.
Yeah, his channel got nuked midway through the production of this video. Nonetheless, I hope you enjoyed it. I think we'll leave it at that. Is there anything you want to say before we go, King Rose?
If you guys want to support us, you know what to do.
Yeah, that's right. If you want to support us, you know what to do.
Actually, there's that little boost option that YouTube recently added for like recently uploaded videos. Hit that. I think that's supposed to do something.
So when you wake up every single morning and you take a look in the mirror, you're 100% satisfied with every single thing. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, more or less.
Okay, dude. All right, well, I guess that's just, if you want to be completely disingenuous, that's fine with me. I guess there's just no point to continue.